And here, they're going to pick up an Alchemist after already having a Faceless Void, and our panel likes it quite a bit. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Grimstroke successfully in a mid lane dual lane, but they will manage to get the first blood as he just gets a bit too close. Mickey does get stunned up by Tim's, managed to draw off the aggro of the tower and will survive as a result. You know, whenever the Lina leaves, get some CS, otherwise bottom lane. Trying to go for a kill here onto March. They're going to pop the all those stacks that he had earlier from the Retaliate. They're going to use that against March here. Finish him off.
Either way, the concept is there. They did force a rotation, and this is classic Void Dota right now.
What, lucky bashes?
Just bashing you and never dying, pretty much.
They will manage to find the kill, though, onto March. And maybe with a silence landing onto the Void, Time Walk coming up, he will manage to get a small distance away, but Mickey continues to chase him.
Right, you have Alchemist Radiance coming out soon. You have 2 Midases on Radiant. Like, they are up by 1k gold, but you don't feel any of this net worth. No. You effectively have like 8,000 net worth on the Radiant side that does nothing. So, this is when Liquid needs to do exactly this.
Running over Tim's, see if they can keep him chain stun, quickly blown up with a Fate Bolt. Now Armel chasing him. It's going to be silenced up, and look at Mickey coming in from the side here. They're looking to be able to steal stacks and maybe steal Alchemist's life away, as well as Boxy does not have another stun. They're going to run out of damage here, and if they're not careful, KP may punish them. Koifa himself not committing, but just using some of his summons to be able to chase him away. Now trying to take down that mid-tier 1 tower, but you can see TNC, much like Liquid last game, putting a heavy premium and trying to protect this mid-tier 1 tower, keep that map control, and that's where the Void comes in with the Chronosphere, looking to be able to blow up Taiga. They do manage to get him. Tim's gets out the damage just before he falls, but it looks like March is going to get gobbled up by Mickey as well, and eventually TNC, they will manage to make this hold.
Once they get those items, they're almost impossible to kill, but Liquid has this window right now to punish, and they're clearly aware of this, right? Like the way they're playing.
Another round of Shapeshift. The LSA does immediately land on Koifa, but he managed to get the Centaur stun onto Tim's with the follow-up stun coming up from Boxy. That's going to be both supports immediately dead, and it looks like March is going to be chased down as well. The 3, 4, and 5 position, plus the mid-tier 1 tower, all falling.
Yeah,
so we're not looking at Alchemist 5 slots when he comes online. It's like 2 items.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
The 3
you're
or
ready
4
to go. It looks like the initiation onto the Void. A big one with the silence follow-up as well. This carry's having a hard time getting out of all these disables and will fall. And it looks like they're going to be able to catch March as well here. Slow March with no boots.
Feeding relentlessly, randomly on the map. And yet, the game's even because they have 2 Midases and an Alchemist.
You feel like they just shouldn't be able to win with this kind of green, right?
Like, come on.
This shouldn't be Dota.
I could do this. Like, I could assemble 3 cores of players and be like, dude, just keep farming. They're going to kill us 1 by 1, you know.
That's a North American specialty right there.
Yeah, man. Like, we're going to farm 3 lanes and feed. Like, this is what we do, you know. I wouldn't exactly model anything a team should do off of our region, but all jokes aside.
Poor Tim's. This is one of those deaths where you're just kind of running down lanes trying to kill creeps, right? You're just trying to create some space.
Yep, they have the net creep.
They're going to be able to keep him locked in. The silence is going to get there just in time before the time walk. This Grimstroke has been a bane of Void's life.
Trade bodies for getting lanes pushed out. They're actually looking to take a fight now, it looks like.
Nice catch onto Lina. And at the same time, with this big Chronosphere, if they can actually take down Mickey, it'd be massive. The Stampede goes out with a multicast. That's going to keep Mickey in place long enough for Gabby to be able to get the double kill. But here comes the Lycan, trying to chase down KP. KP with no mana, very little health. It will eventually fall here. Armel, nowhere to run to use this unstable concoction until he spots him just barely.
For sure here. Liquid is in control right now, but they are on thin ice.
Well, this is a pickoff they cannot afford. Lycan does manage to get off his shapeshift, though, before the stun came in, and he will manage to run away. So if he can just keep vision of some of these heroes, the rest of the team can cut across, and they should be able to get at least 1 or 2 pickoffs here. The Lina is going to be protected a bit by the Alchemist, but here comes the rest of Liquid. KP does spot him, trying to slow him down. The Stampede looking to be able to run down the Lina, does manage to get him. Jump forward from the Alchemist, going straight for Mickey right now with a buyback coming out from the Lina. Can they get him chain stun, or Mickey's just going to turn in the fight. After all, he's got an Aegis. They can't really focus him down, and it's going to be Armel who dies instead. Mickey survives a little bit longer before that Aegis finally falls. But Gabby with a BKB, he still has a Chronosphere, and he's going to let it fly just as the Gyrocopter coming back alive. Can they save Mickey's life? No, they can't. The Fire Blast multicasters do too much damage, and Koipa running around with no shapeshift is going to be enough to be able to finish off this Lina and maybe get some damage on the KP. But Gabby, he still has a wealth of damage on him. He's going to time walk off some of that to be able to finish off the Lycan. Now just 2 supports going to control him up. The X12, the silence isn't going to be enough. Gabby will fall. KP looks like he may die to the 2 supports as well, but Taiga with the time dilation on him, he's too slowed. They have no magic damage left. Insania gets another round of his silence back, but he's just, KP's too tanky. He gets one more nuke out. The wolves are slowing down KP as much as possible, but the armor is too much. He can't quite finish up this 100 HP ogre because the damage is just not there, and KP will survive through it all, gets the double kill.
I didn't really love the rushed Midas, but KP really making it up to me with the items he's choosing to build now.
Taiga, nice chain stunning here. It's going to allow them to get a good follow-up from the Gyrocopter. Oh. Now a beautiful stomp on it too, but a better Chronosphere. Locking down the back line. That's 3 stunned up with the LSA over the top. The Laguna Blade to be able to finish off Mickey. That is Liquid losing a fight big time. Koifa might be able to sneak away into the night here.
For TNC, it's like just plant Alchemist in front, Crimson guard him, and Chrono if they go on him. Like, it's just so
back,
simple.
A stomp. Oh, jeez, these beautiful stuns from Taiga. Once again, the telekinesis into the unstable concoction, setting up Boxy to finish off the Alk. And now, without that big damage dealer, they're free to chase down whatever TNC heroes they can catch. First is going to be March. Next is going to be Gabby, but he pops his BKB for fear of Taiga catching him once again.
Enabled, by what they're seeing. Like, let's go into our 5-man stack, pick Alk, and buy 2 Midases.
Holding on to the unstable concoction, does manage to get it off on E, but Gabby does manage to get the Chronosphere, and only locking down the 2 supports. So Boxy able to get the jump in to finish off that core ogre, but it looks like Taiga is going to be ripped apart by Gabby. So he does manage to finish off those 2 supports, jumping in for more.
Alchemist
no time dilation to slow down these heroes. Boxy is unable to get away. Had no blink up thanks to all those zombies, and they get the opening they need. Can they run into Gabby and burst him down? They're going to run into Marge. Not the best target, but it is a pickoff nonetheless. And he slips away with a force staff coming out from KD, and they do manage to get some control onto Mickey for a while. Now they jump in for the Chronosphere, and they can't really protect Mickey at all in this situation. Insania is being burnt down by Armel on the back lines. They finish up the supports. Taiga falls as well.
Ulti, Grimstroke, no ulti. Dead heroes. They know he has no buyback because of timer. Actually, yeah, it is timer.
Down. And I mean, there's just no damage from this lineup. They're going to try and jump in with Boxy with the Inkswell. That will manage to blow up one of the supports. Lena's dead, but so is Insania. As Gabby's quickly with him. Boxy's trying to lay his damage out on the March. He's just not really doing anything. And Armel will finally turn to finish up the objectives. Now he'll finish off Boxy instead. A nice 3-man stun from Boxy. Can he get back to the fountain to regen up? He will. He'll be fine, but his tier 4 will not. And his throne is rapidly falling. Taiga's going to try and slow it down with a Fate Bolt. Telekinesis around. Koifa running around with his Shapeshift. Not sure what to do because he can't really do anything against this Alchemist. He's going to go for the back line, trying to finish off March. Again, Boxy with a sick 2-man stun. Armel, though, is able to pop his BKB unstable concoction. This time the Centaur will get knocked out of the fight. KP quite low, but Koifa no longer having his shapeshift. Again, no real damage there. Same goes with Taiga. That was genius indeed. TNC, a very clean game 1 and game 2 a bit scrappier, but their greed does pay off in the end with a 34-minute victory.